Hello everyone and welcome to this week's simulation game, the Super Bowl 53 that is, of the New England Patriots, of course, and the Los Angeles Rams. This one's going to be a good one. My name is Bruce the Noob, and we did this one time. We did this for the NFC Championship game, I believe, when it was the New Los Angeles Rams against the New Orleans Saints. Now that was a fun one that we did. Of course, I think it went pretty well. So I decided to do it again. So let's do it this week again. Of course, I want to do that. So. This is going to be a simulation. This is the Super Bowl. This is going to be a full 15-minute length quarters. Excel clock is going to be on. And 25 seconds. 20 seconds. It still felt like it was taking forever a little bit. So I'm going to put 25 seconds on just to kind of speed things up, because it kind of did take a long time. It was like 2.5 hours to maybe 3. So here we go.
Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I'm Brandon Godden. To my left is my good friend Charles Davis, and what a thrill to be here for the biggest one of them all, the Super Bowl. And it seems to get bigger every year. The lights get brighter, the cameras more numerous. I don't know, there's just so much that goes into this game. It's an honor to be here, isn't it?
It is an honor, and I can't wait to share this game with you. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. You're my partner, my best friend. I can't imagine being anywhere else but right here with you. And just think about it this way. You mentioned the magnitude. This is no longer just a game for America or even North America. This is worldwide. People watching from just about every country in the world. This is impressive.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and just about ready to roll.
Okay, let's can we kick things off a little bit quicker, please? I don't care. All right, time for kickoff.
After Joe Namath and the guarantee,
and here we go.
In Super Bowl 53. That'll be taken in the end zone.
He's taking a knee.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the
As he does
25
very
on
smartly.
the touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
A very great season this past year. Very, actually, last two seasons he's been very, very high.
He was 0-7 as a starter, undaunted in either case, and has come back each and every time to flash the ability that made him the #1 overall pick in the draft when he came out of Cal.
Maybe times I just step away for a little bit just to, you know, kind of give myself a break. But hey, you guys are more than welcome to continue watching. And he dropped the ball. There may be times where I just need a break. So if you don't hear me on stream, don't get discouraged, please.
Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Goff throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Reynolds for 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. And his throw is incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's 3rd and 4. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
So 3rd and 4.
Now
Still
they
the ball.
face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
I thought they had the ball for ever.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And
Nope.
he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So on 4th down,
Thanks,
here's
Tom
Johnny
Brady.
Hecker to punt it away. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Tom Brady taking the field, surrounded by the rest of the offense for the Patriots. And Tom Brady now the 4th quarterback all time with 70,000 or more passing yards. He reached that milestone in that loss to the Steelers week 15.
Applause,
How about that?
Applause, applause. And it doesn't matter how long Tom Brady plays. He plays at an extremely high level. But I do wonder about he and the team going down the stretch. The Miami Miracle stung them. Hard-fought loss at Pittsburgh the very next week. They'll be in the playoffs, may have to play an extra game, and they will always be dangerous. But is this the year that they don't have just enough in the tank to get it done?
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And Brandon, as we continue to see so much of the influence on this game, is now coming from those hybrid-type players. In this case, strong safety, not worried about covering the pass. What a play on the run.
Tackled for a loss.
Yeah, forget the pregame introductions. Introduced himself with authority on that play.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Fielded just inside the 30. Breaks through the contact. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Rams
Let me just connect this real quick so it doesn't happen again.
Now comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here. A little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Goff. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reynolds. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And that play will
so far this is going
losing yardage back near midfield
as I expect.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Charles, for the New England Patriots, one stat that you and I were looking at before the game is kind of interesting. When they lost in weeks 14 and 15, it's the first time they suffered back-to-back defeats in December since 2002. So I don't know that they're in trouble as they go toward the playoffs, but not playing their best football.
I think
once again, these guys are way behind.
For that to happen, so their level of consistency.
Hey, Skeetser, how you doing?
But you're exactly right. They are not playing their best football. And what they're always competing for is one of those opening week buys where they have to play that extra game in the playoffs. It looks like this year they may very well have to play that extra game. And if that's the case, it's not the recipe for getting to the Super Bowl for the New England Patriots.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening.
Well, I very much appreciate the lurk. Thank you for at least joining my stream. Hope your chores go good and, you know, the rest of your day.
He's usually pretty good too, so the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon,
hey everyone, thanks for joining the stream of my Super Bowl 53 simulation between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. If you like what you see, leave a follow. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy. Not get too bored. I'm going to try and commentate as much as I can throughout this whole game. It's going to be a while. Hey, ask me anything. There we go. I forgot to add that. Also, yeah, if you guys have anything in your mind, you want to ask me anything, go ahead. I guess we can say all cards on the table.
Didn't go their way, did it? No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
If I just get up randomly, I'm gonna take periodic breaks throughout this whole stream. So I'm not just sitting here watching this. But don't get discouraged. You know, I want us to have fun.
The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Allen has it left side. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. As the offensive starters pop up on your screen, Charles, let me ask you, Chris Hogan, what does he bring to this offense?
A guy that you look at and really don't circle in your game plan. If there's other guys that you look at, then you realize this guy can do damage.
Thanks for the raid, Ghostface Killer.
Every snap.
We're gonna have a raid, guys. Let's go.
And that makes this 2nd and 9. On play action, now Brady. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48.
And thanks for the lurk as well. This is going to be a fun Super Bowl to watch. I am actually excited for this. At the end of this video, I'm going to give my thoughts and my predictions of this game. Now, tomorrow, maybe throughout the week, maybe we're going to be doing our Simulation Saturday. This will probably post up on YouTube around maybe Friday, maybe today. We'll see how that goes.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. That's Cordero Patterson.
Wow.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. From the gun, it's Brady. He's got it. The tight end, Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of
So far,
tight
the
end.
Patriots seem to have had the ball majority of this. So far, it seems like the whole quarter.
Usually gets it done.
I really hope the Rams kind of do good in this game and not just get like stopped on every defensive play at the end of the ball. Patriots and
he's got this one down to the 10. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a second and
has
2.
anyone actually been playing Kingdom Hearts lately? I mean, I know it's a hot game right now.
Often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I at least want to know. At least what you guys would think of it. I want to know how it is. I have it.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings.
False start, offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Still second down.
Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is complete. It's Allen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun, Brady. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. With the first touchdown
expected.
of the Super Bowl, and the Pats have taken the early lead.
Okay. All right.
The
Good for them.
athleticism of Rob Gronkowski sometimes mesmerizes me to where I forget he is like 265 pounds, all right?
And 6'6".
That's a monster of a man running downfield. In days gone by, he would have been playing offensive tackle in this league. Now, he plays tight end like he's a wide receiver. And when you see a pass coming to him, and you know that ball's just turning, it just stops. Even when one ball snatches it.
And now it's blocked.
Wow.
It's picked up a line
Wow.
here, remember.
Of course.
But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing in.
I mean, that could be possible. You know, it's not every day you see a blocked kick.
Just relax, coach. Why are you yelling?
Blocked
Don't
extra
worry,
point
it's just one
attempt.
point. Oh,
He
my.
is a
Those coaches
genius,
see
this guy.
A point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. First quarter, we'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Now the Rams might actually be able to get to do something
here as we
today.
get to the home stretch of the season, because they still have one of the best records in the NFL. But after that wild Monday night win over KC on November 19th, haven't looked as sharp.
And sometimes when you have a streak that they carry around and they're playing at such a high level offensively, any dip looks like the worst dip in the world. But they have had their struggles. Quarterback Jared Goff, his quarterback rating at Chicago and then again against Philadelphia in Week 15 definitely took a hit. They have not been the team we have seen before, And teams have figured out a little bit of a formula to make it harder on them offensively. But I wouldn't put it past.
Oh, there goes Gurley. There goes Gurley.
Figured out and get that team back on track.
All right.
Because once they hit the playoffs, I still think they'll be a team that no one really wants to play.
I know this is a game, but like,
by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
even seeing like video game version of Todd Gurley excites me.
I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
He's just so good of a running back. Like, it's unbelievable.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Goff.
There we go.
That's into the hands of Reynolds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
All right, they're going to run the Gurley cross route. Oh no, I'm just saying. Sorry.
On the counter, Gurley.
Oh,
and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play. An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. To throw is gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley.
I mean, I don't know why you would set up the screen to Gurley. Oh my God.
Football, it's loose. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And now out come the Patriots.
Again. I don't think any of this stuff is going to happen. I'm just going to put that out right now. I don't think it's going to be that easy for, like, I don't think the Rams are going to, like, no. I think the ball handling skills are going to be fine. They're not going to fumble the ball like that. Jared Goff is going to be a lot smarter. Like, he could have done a slant route.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle.
He's not even that good of a...
I don't care. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front.
The Dominican Sue is like,
on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
I still can't believe they got a keep to lead from the Broncos. That was great.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this 1st quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Brady going to throw.
Of course, you go Gronk on the for the 1st down when it's like 3rd or 2nd and short. I mean, who doesn't throw the Gronk? I actually hope he retires after this season. No, he's actually had a great career. I don't want to sound like I'm knocking against the Patriots or anything. Like, yeah, I dislike them. But Gronk has had such a phenomenal career
9 of 10 in this first
that
half. It's
And
first
plus,
and
he's
10.
always he's always injured. You know, it's always his back, it's always his ankle. For him to play at least one more season, what is this, like 11th or 12th season? I think he's, you know, for him, if they do win, or whether they win or lose, I think him retiring would be best for him.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he?
Brady, we know Brady's going to play for at least maybe 2 more years. He's already said he's going to keep playing after the season. He's coming back. I think he's going to be around for another 2-3 years. I don't really see him declining. Maybe in his last couple he will. In his last couple, he definitely might. He definitely might retire, or I mean, decline. There's also the possibility of him getting a major injury. I think what 2011 he tore his ACL. If he happens to maybe tear his ACL or Achilles or something like that bad, he may consider retirement. But I don't see him retiring. That was a touchdown?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Patriots add on to their lead.
Okay.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown.
The previous play is under review.
I don't think he broke the plane. And that's the thing with Madden. Like, Madden usually is like spot on with a lot of things. Like, yeah, it's kind of BS with, you know, calls and plays, but am I playing this on the right side?
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
I guess I can't right now.
And they will run it with Michelle. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2.
All right. I just want to check to see. I feel like it's. Is this all Madden? It's all rookie. I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. Let's just continue. It doesn't. I don't think it really matters when it's a simulation.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, Brady trying to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski,
again.
the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Misses.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. 3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
Operating from the gun, Brady goes underneath here to White. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
So now on 4th down, on comes Stephen Gostkowski to try and get the Pats 3. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will make our score 9-0. That drive took him inside the 10.
Thanks for the
Good
lurk.
job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
All right. Let's see if the Rams can do anything at least. I don't think they will. Just the way they've been playing so far. Though the defense has been able to stop him from kicking an extra point and held up to a field goal in that last play. But let's see. Let's wait and see.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Okay.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
They'll try and start the drive
Oh,
with Gurley.
it's kind of stopped.
Fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the
Of course, you can. I'm always open to joining discords that help out, help each other out with Twitch streams and as such. You can go ahead. I'm all up for it.
First down, LA. Goff finding Higbee. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think
I'll join in right away once you send it.
For this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Sounds good to me.
Action with Gurley. Now Goff.
Let's just see what this is.
Free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
All right, Legacy Chrome, I joined your Discord. All set and ready. Gonna start chatting away.
Again here on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file.
It's not a problem. I love joining Discords that are, are designed to help out other streamers, YouTubers, everything. Because I'm not only am I a Twitch streamer, but I upload every single one of my streams from Twitch up to YouTube, as well as making YouTube videos on my own. So I love joining other people's Discords.
From the gun, here's Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So 1 quarter down here in the Super Bowl. 9-0 our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Gurley.
I think on this drive, they're definitely going to score here. They have a type of momentum where they're starting to build, where I believe they're going to actually score on this drive. I mean, they're already past the 50. I think the last couple of times they possessed the ball, they weren't really able to get past the 50 too much. Maybe just about up there.
On 2nd down, here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
It was close. It was close.
Inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he's
getting a little bit closer.
Forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's interesting going into this.
He's either going to feed it off again to Gurley, or he'll probably run a slant route. I don't think he's going to do much of a wide, like going along like a vertical or anything like that. I think he's going to go like a not necessarily a play action pass. I think he's just going to do a slant route.
C.J. Anderson of the game.
He should have been in a slant route.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Yeah, it was kind of bad. Now you're kind of going to have to do like maybe a play action pass. I would still do, me personally, I would probably still do a quick pass or like a slant route.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun. Goff.
I mean, he stood there forever, so he was going to throw to him eventually.
The stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play. Because
I mean, at least now they'll probably be able to get a field goal and get points on the board.
Elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they are on the board. It's now 9-3. So
this is kind of the way I would expect it to go. So far, we're maybe 5 minutes into the second quarter.
13
Yeah,
plays,
we're about like 3
you don't
minutes in
force
this.
any mistakes,
About
you don't
going
take
on
the
3
ball
minutes
away.
into the second
Maybe
quarter.
that's the way they should look at it.
And already it's 9-3. Patriots. See, the problem with the Patriots is their defense will match their offense. They're okay offensively. Defense, they're not that great, but they're able to win games just because you have Tom Brady.
Made field goals early, back out there now to send this one away.
The Rams, on the other hand, they're
That'll be taken in the end
beginning
zone.
up until like maybe
And
week
no
10.
back here. This will be a touchback,
10,
and it
even
comes
12.
out to the
They were
25-yard
very
line.
offensive, and then
Tom Brady
the
leads
Bears
the
game.
offense out for their next possession.
The Bears
This
game
play
kind
pretty
of
clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly,
not
that's what they
dismantled
expect
them,
out of it. They want to see the ball thrown and
but they
thrown
kind of,
well, and he's
I want
able
to say,
do
almost
that and put it
exposed.
in the end zone. They'd
I
love
think
to see
what
more
the
of
next
that
week
before this game
they,
finishes.
I mean, they won.
Right
They still
now,
won that game,
he's got his
but
team in a good spot.
I think that the
Good spot.
Eagles
Maybe
ended
looking for
up being them,
touchdown
or it
pass
was
number
like
2 here in the second quarter. So
There's-
Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the
Following week.
25-yard line. This
So-
drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And
We'll
he'll
see
fight
who
forward to
actually
about the
which
27-yard line.
who shows
2
up
yards on the carry
come
there,
this
it'll be
Sunday.
second
It's going to
down.
be the Rams defense, or
Well, we
it's
saw
going to be
him
the Rams
trying to get it to
offense.
the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole
Because-
lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep
I mean,
moving
if both
laterally,
if both
creases tend to develop
show
as
up
the game
Sunday,
moves on, and they can run it back
then
inside
oh
later.
my
They'll break the
God,
huddle, come up on second
the
and
Rams
eight at
will
the
run
27-yard
wild.
line. Now Brady throwing on second
If it's the
down.
defense,
Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And
if
he'll
it's
be
the
brought down right
defense,
at the 30 here. Only
we're-
3 yards on the catch.
it'll be
It's
fun to
third
watch.
down.
But the offense, I mean,
Ran a perfect
then they'll be able
defense
to
in
get
this
maybe a couple
situation.
of points,
Would
maybe a
admit that
couple
there
touchdowns
was an
at like
incompletion, they would have
14.
picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really
But I
enjoyed
just don't-
watching how the defense stayed in
I don't know
sync,
what's I don't really
stayed
know.
in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
New England on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now a play fake. Brady. He's going to look deep for Edelman. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Brady and Edelman hook up for a big one. And even 40 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Yeah, he was wide open for that. It's the same. It's kind of the same mistake except the Chiefs were doing last week. I mean, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. Because last week was.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
So we're already 2 weeks after the championship games at this point, because
They go play action here on 1st down.
that was a good one.
They get to him back at the 40. Samson Abukum, he's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
New England on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Brady throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Wow, this is the first time I think I've seen. I think I've seen them actually go 4 and out.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion.
I mean, they'll probably kick a field goal.
Yeah, you went backwards on the yards.
Maybe.
Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big
We'll see what
play
happens.
for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
I think they're going to stay on the field. I mean, it's 4-11. Yeah, they're going to.
Tonight, his field goal unit comes out.
They'll
here.
definitely make the field
He
goal
hit his
here.
First. Now this one from 48 yards away. And Gostkowski's kick is good.
As expected.
Stretches to 9. It's now 12-3. No problems in the field goal department so far.
Very.
He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he?
Very field goal-y game.
Well
It's good, very much field goals.
In the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. Looking down at the stats here, realizing he has no catches. They targeted him twice, but no catches. So how do they get him more involved, Charles?
You make sure he touches it on routes that he likes to run. Maybe even run a reverse or some type of a jet sweep so he gets his hands on the ball and get him active and involved in the game. You just try and find ways to get him going, and it doesn't have to be something that's big downfield.
Maybe kind of like in basketball, just a shooter seeing the ball go through, you get him a rep, get him more comfortable.
I agree with that totally. Maybe set that solid screen and give him an easy look.
Well, to this point, no catches. Now a first down throw, gone. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Well, partner, league-wide, I think we're set up for a wild month of January. It seems like this season, more than others, we've had a number of teams
Patriots
that
player
maybe
down.
say, hey, they're the Super Bowl favorites. Kind of the Rams early, then it was the Chiefs. Patriots kept winning, and the Saints, and now
Again, yeah, they're
maybe
way
even the
behind, like
Texans or the
Luke's
Bears
behind
could
here.
claim that moniker.
Yeah, it's going to make for a wild month of January. And you just wonder right now, are we missing
I kind
a
of
team
wish
or
they
two
stayed on top of
that's
this
just a little bit outside
so that it
the
sounds like they're
playoff
not
hunt?
sounding like idiots.
Could they get hot
And they're not,
be those teams you don't
I'm
wanna
not
play
having to rely
and carry
on,
that
you know,
momentum all the way to
saying,
the Super
okay,
Bowl?
this is
Yes,
probably
I'm
what's going to
looking at the
happen.
Indianapolis
You
Colts as
know,
one of
I'm
those
sitting here
teams.
talking about the Patriots
So now they'll come
and
up
the
on 2nd and
Rams.
10, once again from the 28.
I want the at least want the in-game commentators to be caught up to date with the games. I guess it's kind of a hectic schedule,
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
but
They get 6
I'm
here
sure
after the
that they can
incompletion, and
find
it'll leave
time
them
in their
with a
schedule
3rd and
now
4.
that they're not playing games. You know,
And there's a
commentating
run to be
games,
happy
calling
with.
games, whatever you want
Good,
to say.
solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Rams on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Goff. He gets it to Gurley, complete.
All right,
And
all
12
right.
yards that time and picking up the first.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Goff now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gurley.
Oh,
Oh, a little spin cycle, room to run now.
you just have to love Gurley. Like, there's no doubt, there's no debate, anything. You just have to love Gurley. Gurley is a great running back. He's going to be great for like the next, he's been what, 3 years now? 3, 4, next maybe 10 years.
The defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Definitely going to be a franchise play with the Rams. I don't see him getting traded anywheres. I think he's going to be a franchise brand
This
player.
offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, gone.
I wish I had this much time.
And that is
Never mind.
incomplete.
I don't want that much
Gerald
time.
Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, boy, partner, did that just happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. On 2nd down, Davis flashed the stick skills on that run, but then stopped shy of the 35. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Goff. That's taken in. Complete
Good,
to
good.
Reynolds.
He's starting to gain his yardage. He's starting to, you know, look very good in this game. Jared Goff is starting to complete a little bit more of his passes. I don't think he's going to look that bad though. He's definitely going to look fine.
Goff now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
I still can't believe that he came out of the same draft class as Carson Wentz. Oh.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
Yeah.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
But I mean, both quarterbacks that came out of that draft class are, you know, phenomenal. I love Wentz. Wentz is my guy. As an Eagles fan, he's my guy. But Goff just looks studly.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Following the penalty, Anderson. And he's going to be
You much would have been better off just throwing the ball on 1st and 15.
Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. Jukes by at the 20.
Damn.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown
Wow.
Rams.
There you go.
29 yards. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game.
It is now
That was another
close.
explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And the lead is down
Alright.
to 2.
Just two.
That time a 9-play drive. And it's finished off by a Todd Gurley touchdown run. Zerline out now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here comes Tom Brady and the Patriot offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Throwing on first down is Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Now Brady on the bootleg. Allen's got it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. With 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They'll run with Michelle. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going. And really, the offensive line not helping him much. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get 3 up to midfield.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
From midfield, here's Brady. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. Well, partner, like we always do this time of year with the holidays here and me happy for once. I want to say happy holidays to you, to your family, and to everybody out there in Madden Land.
I like how you said that. Before I do go on, though, happy holidays to you, your family, and everyone out there in Madden Land as well. And hope that they're safe and they're happy and successful holidays for all. But as you said, happy for once. Usually you're kind of a Grinch this time of year. What's going on?
Yeah, well, my heart grew 3 sizes this winter.
I love it. I love it. Got to get you some new clothes to accommodate that big chest.
But enjoy the holidays, everyone. Eat, be merry, enjoy your family time. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. After the interception, here's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. You got a hand in there to break that one up. Well, some news that gave us a chuckle, and we could all use that around the holiday season. Josh Johnson, a great story. He was back home in Oakland when the Redskins called to see if he'd like to join him for the remainder of the season. So how did he get to know his new teammates? Well, what did he do? He turned to the Madden game, Charles.
Yeah, and that's how you learn who they are, right? Learn what they do, have some tendencies, get some ideas about their speed and what they do well and maybe what they don't do so well. And it really helped him acclimate and got himself a big victory in Week 15 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. How about the bloodline of Josh Johnson, though? Also related to Marshawn Lynch of the Oakland Raiders and Marcus Peters of the Los Angeles Rams.
Pretty good company.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. The Rams on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is third down and 12.
All right, guys, I hope you continue to watch. I'm going to step away for a little bit. Do not go anywhere.
This is caught. It's Cooks. Touchdown, Allen. Brandon Cooks, 60 yards. And the Rams are in for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Zerline now for the PAT. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 5. Scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get them back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. They go back to the air here after the INT.
All right, guys, I am back.
And this one goes nowhere.
That was a very, very great touchdown pass.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing.
Now the defense is starting to step up a little bit. I like that.
The stop was Aaron Donald. And as a defensive
Aaron Donald has been so good. So good this season.
That's what we saw right there.
I think he was leading like the league in sacks.
Really, a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Here's Brady.
That was straight down the middle. You got to be kidding me.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other. Gronk knows if he gets open, the ball's going to be there. And Tom Brady knows what a great security blanket Gronk is. When all else fails, you find Big 87.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Michelle. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Two minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. New England on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Here's Ryan Allen now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now we look at C.J. Anderson as he trots back out there and gets set to go on offense. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, it's gone. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Goff now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Now Goff. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Hey, we got a second here. Let's go back to Week 15 following the win over Green Bay for Chicago. Happiness rained down on the field. The Bears claiming the NFC North title, but one Bear took his celebration to an extreme. I know you saw this.
Yes, I certainly did. Charles Leno Jr., left tackle for the Chicago Bears, got down on a knee and proposed to his girlfriend Jennifer. So not only celebrating an NFC North title, but now his proposal accepted by Jennifer, who will now be Mrs. Jennifer Leno Jr.? No Junior.
No Junior. By the way, smart move, because she's not going to say no in front of 60,000 people.
Well, I've seen it happen before. Not pretty, but not in this case.
And we're back. The
All right, guys,
offense
just
had a
got to step
chance
away
talk
for at
things
least
over.
maybe
We'll see
one
what
more
they come
time
up
for a
with
few
here on this
minutes.
next
I will
play.
be right back. Do not go anywheres. I will, like I said, be right back.
The Rams on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is gone. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now Goff on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reynolds. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. Goff on first down. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
The Rams on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Throwing again is Goff. He's going to air one out. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And Zerline's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season of football, but it's not over yet. One half remains to decide who will stand on the podium with the Vince Lombardi Trophy. And to call the second half, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Zerline out now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
They start the second half with Michel on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Wait 20! Wait 20!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
And that's a good sign right there as we start the third quarter. Because in the first half, not much space to run the football. And as we go into the half, we often think to ourselves, all right, what's the adjustment? What do they have to do? You know what a lot of the adjustments are? No adjustments. You know the game plan. Been working on it all week. Maybe a little tweak here or there, a little bit better blocking, and now you're establishing the running game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
20! Wait, we got!
Brady now on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. That'll bring up second down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Complete to Dorsett. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. On the ground, this is Michel, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
220! 220!
The first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
New England on third down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. Here it's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Brady to Gronkowski. They make it look easy, don't they? And it's a Patriot first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
They'll go left side here with Michel. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Again, it's Michel. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Shotgun now for Brady. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. He's got 9 points on field goals now. He's made 3 of them. That gets him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And for him, it's not his concern, right? He just goes out there when they call on him and goes ahead and puts points up on the board. But the offense has got to get together and figure out what's stalling their drives, so they have to keep calling on him.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again here, Robert Woods marches back onto the field. He's hoping to take what has been a good game here and make it a great game. But so far, solid, and we're still in the 3rd quarter.
And there's nothing wrong with solid. You want to be that. You want to be reliable. You want to be a guy that puts your team in a position to have a chance to win. And that's what we're seeing from him. And there's also that added element that maybe it can become a little bit more as this game goes on.
He'll try to make it more here on this drive. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 right at
All right, so I'm back, and it looks like I didn't really miss much. Looks like the Patriots scored another field goal, it looks like.
Start out on the ground with John Simon in on the stop.
If that's right, maybe they scored a touchdown. No, that's another field goal. Rams.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move.
Looks like they did another field goal as well.
Open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Still not missing much.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Rams on 3rd down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Goff now looking to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for L.A. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here comes Tom Brady and the Patriot offense back onto the field. He has been consistent, hasn't he? He played well in the 1st quarter, good 2nd quarter, and now continuing that here in the 3rd.
And that's the word that they're always seeking from the guy taking the snaps, is consistency. Taking care of the ball, making sure it gets to the right people, no errors, right? Not turning it over, and just doing all the right things. That's leadership, and it inspires confidence in a team.
Yeah, been a good leadership and a good distributor. They begin with Michel on the ground. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
So I think at this point we're what?
That's a precursor of a big second half.
Maybe halfway through the 3rd quarter. Yeah, about halfway through the 3rd quarter, maybe.
Line of scrimmage, the 28.
This is going exactly the way I feel it would go. This is, this is one of the most accurate things we do that we've done.
On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman.
Yeah, as opposed of doing normal simulation Saturday, which I love doing. It'll be making its season 3 premiere next season.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who could make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good.
Brady now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Not quite. Very short, very
the
short.
30 now to the 28. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Now Brady on the bootleg. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Getters into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5.
Still 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gordon. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Josh Gordon, 31 yards. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
Time for a 2-point conversion or fail. He'll fail.
And incomplete.
Told you.
And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big
Back to a 1-point game. We'll stay.
Too early. But in in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Hopefully they can.
Now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And that's incomplete. I do want to take this time to mention that the next few months, very big in the competitive Madden Championship Series. A few weeks ago, we saw Skimbo go back-to-back.
That's right, back-to-back, 2nd straight year.
You're fired up. And then next up, the Madden Challenge, and it's a $190,000 prize pool, and the ladders to qualify for that tournament now available in MUT draft mode. Exciting things. By the way, you have a gamer tag, Charlie?
No, I do not have.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Yeah, the Patriots gearing up to go now.
Again? Wow.
They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Goes underneath here to White. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
I think they're going to miss it here.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got a man open. That's
never mind, I was wrong.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down. On the ground is Michel. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The tackle there by Mark Barron. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady over the middle. Julian Edelman. It's complete. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough do it. He can often run away from people after.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved.
False start, offense.
So that'll back him up 5.
Still 3rd down.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And down inside the 15, shy of the Gronkowski. Cover athlete to cover athlete for a Patriot first down.
Brandon, with the way things are going with Tom Brady finding Gronk as many times as he has in this game and the team is winning, I think at some point maybe even Brady will do the Gronk dance.
Well, if he does that Gronk dance, Davis, that means you have to do that Gronk dance.
Trust me, partner, no one wants to see me do the Gronk dance.
Your wife?
No, no one.
20! On 1st and 10, here's Brady. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Philip Dorsett, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
Extra point try for Gronkowski. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
Alright, so as of right now, it looks like it's going the way of the Patriots a little bit. They scored twice so far, a field goal and another touchdown, looks like. This is going to be tough.
Gronkowski now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jared Goff and the Rams headed back onto the field. And he's probably wondering, how do I get that mojo back from the first half that he seems to have lost a little bit here in the third quarter?
And every guy has his whisperer on the team. You know, that one guy who can say things to him that other people can't. Right now, he's looking for that guy to kind of, hey, we're good. We're good. One interception. Just get it back. Get back to being who you are. And this team will be okay.
Yeah, because they led at halftime, trailing now. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Todd Gurley, you know, he's doing actually really great in this game. I think he's going to do. I think he's going to be phenomenal.
When I watch him, I think of his vision, straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Final minute now of the third quarter.
We can finally hit the 4th and be done with this forever. Until next year.
They give it to Anderson.
I'll probably decide to do it. Let's be honest.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
This defense might actually be a problem for Jared Goff.
On certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Let's see what they do. I think they're gonna definitely do like a wide 4th quarter already.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter.
The Rams were only able to score 20 points in the second quarter. Whereas so far the Patriots scored every single time. Scored every single quarter, I should say. Not every single
So
possession.
Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
We play action. That's what I would do.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he gets us down inside the 35
You know,
before
I'll be
going
fine
out of
with that.
bounds. Call it a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Easy 3 points.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Well, let's hope the defense can actually stand up a little bit with this upcoming possession.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field.
Those
they're
are
hoping to redo their efforts in the
incredible
last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, Dorsett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across
He'll
the
probably
40-yard
throw for over
line.
at least 500 yards.
13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also
At least
give
in
him a
this game.
first
I don't know
down.
about the actual table, but I think he's going to do
Spots
what he
all
did last
game
year and
long.
throw
That
for
throw no
almost
different.
500
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of
If he's throwing for about 500, if he's throwing for almost 400 yards in just this simulation, I think that he's going to at least do it. And they have 400 total yards of offense.
On 1st down, Brady. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball.
Yardage.
Don't just go for it initially.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. And he'll be stopped up quickly here at the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Brady now on first down. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Is it 7 o'clock home? Guess not. Actually, it might be. I don't know.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Yeah, I guess Excel Clock isn't on. Here I thought I did too, but the game seems to be going pretty smoothly. It's not going to go for the whole 4
out of
hours.
the gun. And he will maneuver
like 4
his way
hours
down to about the 7. Give him 3
like
on the
halftime
run
show
there.
and
Now they're
everything like
looking
that,
at a 3rd and about 5.
But
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
look at the stop. I think the Rams defense will stop here.
This will be the 8th play of the drive.
Hopefully they can go down and score a touchdown, the Rams.
From the gun, Brady.
Nope.
That's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown.
Always Gronk.
The 4th touchdown pass in the game for Tom Brady. And the
no, I don't hate. I mean, they're very. I mean, aside from the cheating and all that stuff, they're a really good football team. But I get it. People are tired of seeing them win so much, but you gotta give respect and credit where credit is due.
So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Goff. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down.
You got him on that ball.
Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Goff dumps it off to Gurley. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down?
I know
you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help him a whole lot.
And I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Edelman set to return. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Patriots take over. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
White 20!
Shotgun now for Brady. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, they're slinging it, and then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Michelle. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
20! White 20!
From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Getting set to go again here on offense, Jared Goff trots back onto the field. And right now, probably just one thing in his mind, it's getting back to the hot start because he's really faded.
And ordinarily when that happens, the quarterback, as you know, is usually the leader of the squad. Now there's probably a silent camaraderie that comes around him saying, hey, guess what? We got you. Don't worry about it. Let's go, big fella. Because they know more times than not, he tends to pick things up, and they tend to play well.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be.
Why does the simulation keep having him start the ball? He needs to start throwing the ball.
On the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw on second down is gone. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's Gall. He'll throw underneath for Gurley.
Yeah, this is not.
He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And now Edelman. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now a play fake. Brady. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route.
This thing's going to go out of hand.
Chunk of yardage before being dropped inside.
Now there is a lack of
A good
defense.
pick up there, 26 yards. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done.
They go play action here on 1st down. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams.
That was hilarious.
Defense. Aaron Donald in there to drop him for his 2nd sack.
No, he got
now
touched
here
and just
tonight.
fell down like a little baby.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. A give. This is Michelle. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll make it 3rd down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in 3rd and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in 3rd and manageable. They've got a chance at a 1st down.
To throw is Brady. Sheds off the tackle. Left side, it's Dorsett. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in this Super Bowl. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Okay.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. Michael Brocker's in on the stop.
Excuse me, guys.
Oh, there's no doubt that this is a huge defensive series right here. They've got to hold them to a field goal attempt or less. Otherwise, this game just might be out of reach. Let's see if they can hunker down and get it done.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. On second down, Michelle.
Wow.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Operating from the gun, Brady.
Jeez.
This is complete. It's Allen. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short.
There's just no stopping him.
Down.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Goff now looking to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and it's second down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Line of scrimmage, again, the 25, 2nd and 10. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
We have a little bit of life in this Rams
first
game.
down, it's gone. An incomplete, crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. On 2nd and 10, Goff. Nowhere to go here.
Wow.
He lost the
What the?
football.
What? Whoa.
Fortunately, he's able
Whoa.
to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Goff. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
And that's his 3rd sack, and that ties a Super Bowl record. Makes me think of my old college teammate, Reggie White. He had 3 with the Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl 31. Darnell Dockett of Arizona, Super Bowl 43. And Coney Ely, 3 sacks for the Panthers against Denver in Super Bowl 50.
All those sacks, they've only been an official record since Super Bowl 17. I know it's believed that L.C. Greenwood unofficially had 4 way back in Super Bowl 10.
Wearing those golden high tops as well.
Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved.
False start, offense.
Not a great start to this drive. You had the sack, now the false start.
I mean, it doesn't take much to either read lips or just imagine what the head coach is saying right now. Get your head in the game, guys. Let's go.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Woods. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So, 9-minute warning coming up fast. That puts a mammoth dent in their comeback.
This is going to look like the game here.
Because there's still opportunity. They've got to get the ball back on defense, obviously twice. But guess what? This thing is not close to being over. They need to go ahead and play it out.
Not over. As you said, 2-score game still. And a failure on 4th down on the other side leads immediately to a 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We're back to crown a champion after this. Football as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
By 20! By 20!
They'll try to run it in. Michelle. And he'll take this one down inside the 5 to the 3. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Gostkowski now for the Pats field goal try. This to make it a 3-score game late. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Goff.
Oh, that would be game.
7-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but
you going away somewhere
to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch counter punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time the big
moving
swing was taken and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
So the Patriots coming out now. They take over with great field position. They've got the big lead. Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board, but kneel down is usually the right play here.
We'll see what they do in this situation.
And they'll probably just kneel.
They'll run it. This is Michelle down to the 25.
Well, they got to at least run out of clock.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
And it's Michelle once again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
On third down, Michelle. And an alley to run. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain.
Why would they still try to go right at the point now? They could have just kneeled it, but whatever. They're calling timeout.
And it's another Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Alright, well, I guess I have to get my final thoughts on this. Wow, it was I would have liked it for a little bit to go better. But unfortunately, this is the way it went. My thoughts, well, let's look at the stats. Wow. This is wow, the comparison is just night and day. Wow, I actually thought Gurley actually had, well, he had more yardage attempts. It was Sony Mitchell, obviously. Let's look at this receiving. Yep, Gronk, of course, is going to have at least 10 receptions and close to 120 yards receiving. Wow. It's a couple of players down before they actually get to like the first receiving stat for of the Rams. This is let's look at the, nope. Actually, yeah, let's look at the box score. Yeah, the Rams really only scored second quarter and had a field goal probably like late. I think it was like late in the fourth. That defense, that it really is that defense. I think from what this simulation showed, this that defense is, if they show up this Sunday, the Patriots defense, then they will most likely come out on top. Yeah, the only thing that they've really dominated in the Rams is rushing. Total offense over 500 yards compared to 352 passing. damn near almost did it again. He could very well get that passing yard total, and like I said, the defense can hold Jared Goff to 196 yards passing. Um, the Rams, they have showed up in the playoffs, but this team is not used to it. Now this is gonna whew. Yeah, that time possession killed them too. Um, well, that kind of it kind of skewered my prediction. Um, but I really don't want to see the Patriots be tied with the Steelers for Super Bowl wins. No, Bixie, shut up. Um, but at the end of the day, it's Tom Brady. This is nothing new to him. He very well, he may very well pull it off. But I really like this Rams team. This Rams team is phenomenal. They have a great young running back. They have a really fantastic quarterback in Jared Goff. The coach is just phenomenal. He's been killing it all season and last season too. I would have liked for them and the Eagles actually go up against each other in the championship game, but unfortunately it was them and it was the Eagles and the Vikings. Um, I'm really glad. I'm glad for the Rams this year. I think they'll be able to pull it off, despite what the stream showed, what the stream showed, and the simulation showed. Um, I don't think this, I don't think this is the outcome. And I'm trying to be unbiased and as possibly as possible as I can. For as much as I dislike the Patriots, I'm going to be as much unbiased as I can, simply because, that's not what I try and do. Um, it's really tough. It's really tough, as do I think the Patriots can pull it off? Yes, but I also think the Rams are going to be able to pull it off. Um, you know, just because we saw that their defense wasn't that great in this game and their offense was off, um, it could have been a lot worse. It could have been, the Patriots had 50 whatever points. Um, the Rams could have had none. But they managed to get 23 points in total. Uh, they got a couple of first downs as well, here and there. Um, this is tough. But I'm going to have to go with the Rams. I think the Rams are going to be able to pull it off somehow, some way through a miracle. I think we're going to have I think we're going to have the title go to the Rams. I'm calling it now. Once we see the clock strikes 0 on the game clock, and the final play and the final snap comes, I think it's going to be Rams on top. I just see them pulling it off. As for my score prediction, and I'll probably say this if me and Joe do a simulation Saturday this week. My final score prediction, want to. I don't want to say 41. I don't want to say like 41-35 Rams. But with the amount of offense that we've been seeing them play lately, I think they'll be able to pull it off. Probably a 45. Be like a 45-32 Rams. Now it might not be that. Obviously, this is just my prediction. I don't think they're going to really be that high powered. You know what? I don't think they're going to be that high powered offense. I think it's going to be 35-28. 35-28 Rams. I think that's going to be the final score. It's going to be a very good game. It's going to be very good. A lot of offensive plays, a lot of defensive plays. I think today, in today's day and age of football, that's pretty high. That's a very medium scoring game. I think they're gonna do it. I think we're gonna see back-to-back upsets. So that's really all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been our simulation of Super Bowl 53 with the New England Patriots against the Los Angeles Rams. If you like this video here on Twitch, don't be afraid to hit that follow button, turn the notifications on so you get notified every time we upload, every time we go live. This is going up on YouTube probably in a little bit. So go check out that. If you like what we see over there, subscribe. So that way you can see much more videos, and be sure to turn notifications on so you get notified every time we upload brand new videos. We try to upload every single day for you guys. That pretty much does it. Thanks again for watching, and as always, we will see you guys in the next video later.